Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Cut the Kibble. I'm Paula, and this is Bella. And today I'm going to make another breakfast for Bella, egg casserole. I've done those before, but I'm using some new exciting ingredients. I'm going to add some shiitake mushrooms. Shiitake mushrooms are very medicinal for dogs and people for warding off cancer. I'm going to add some mussels. We talked about this a little bit. If you can get green lipid mussels, they're the best. These are from Spain. They're not cooked. I buy them frozen, not cooked. And I'm going to add, this is not just beef liver, it also has hearts in it. And I have not done a video of this, but if you go on my Instagram at Cut the Kibble, you can see the recipe for that. So, what is the main ingredient in the dog food that I make for my dog for the past 11 years? The number one ingredient at 100% is love. I put a lot of love into this. And firstly, I love cooking, so this is not a big deal for me. But secondly, I know, because my vet told me 11 years ago, home cook for your dog, kibble is not good. So I've been doing it for 11 years and it's paying off. She doesn't go to the vet for any sickness. I only take her to the vet to get her rabies every 3 years, and she gets her dentals, and at that point she gets blood work done so I can see how I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and start right now and share my recipe with you. The first thing I do is, I usually do a 9 count egg, but I'm doing a dozen eggs today because I feel like I have more vegetables here, and the protein should be 65% protein, 10% organ, and the rest should be vegetables. So I'm upping my protein, my egg, which is a very good source of protein. Eggs are very good for dogs. I get people asking me that all the time. So I'm gonna add 12 eggs. So because of that, I'm using a bigger container here. And the first thing I'm going to do is get some virgin coconut oil that I get at Costco. I'm going to put this over here now because I need the space. And I'm going to grease my pan. And I'm going to give Bella some because I always give her coconut oil, like half a teaspoon, depending on the size of your dog. It's great for their skin. It's great for their fur. It's just a wonderful antibacterial food for your dog. My dog does not have any skin problems. She doesn't have any warts. She doesn't lick her skin. She's licking my finger now because it has the coconut oil on it. So I'm going to try to put her down and see if I can do this. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I have a paper towel and I do have some coconut oil in here, because I'm trying to make things easy for myself. I don't want to do a lot of cooking, cleaning. So if you could really oil the pan well, you could easy peasy clean this up after, okay? All right, I'm gonna leave this here in case she bothers me. I can give her some M-O-R-E. Now I'm ready to go. Move this over here. Oh, I hope I have my food processor plugged in. Yes, I do. Sometimes I don't do that. You know that from watching my videos. So, the first thing I'm going to add is, I'm going to cut up, even though I'm putting things in the food processor, I want to cut it up because I want it to be nice and mixed. So this is the shiitake mushrooms. I do have 1 clove of garlic in here. Garlic is very good for your dog, but only in small amounts. Let me teach you something in case you don't know. Let's do a little education here. What is this called? This is a bulb of garlic. This is the whole thing that grows that you pick. You never, ever, ever want to put a bulb of garlic in the dog food. That's a no-no. This is the bulb of garlic, but this is a clove. Do you see how big that is? That's actually a big clove of garlic. So that you want to put a clove of garlic not a bulb of garlic. A bulb of garlic is the whole thing. You never, ever want to do that in a dog food recipe, okay? You'll read online that garlic is not good for dogs. Well, that's what they're talking about. But if you do a clove, it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I have parsley in here. Parsley is great for their breath. I'm assuming that means if it's not cooked, but I'm putting it in here. There could be some debate about if it's gonna do anything. And I'm doing my beef liver with beef hearts. You gotta go over to my Instagram and check out this recipe. It's the first time that I've done beef hearts, and it's incredible. Dogs need 5% liver to the recipe with a total of 10% organ meat. So hearts and liver are organ meat. And I'm gonna add my 3 mussels in there as well. Okay, so I got that. I'll tell you a quick trick. Here's my parsley. This parsley I've had now for like 9 days. And I just put it in a jar of water, okay? And then I put a bag over it. And I put it in the refrigerator, and every 3 days I change the water. I can't tell you how wonderful, how fresh this is. That's just a little tip for you. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some sardines. Okay, I get these sardines from Trader Joe's. They're from, no, these are not from Trader Joe's. The Trader Joe's ones are wrapped in paper. I got this somewhere else. They're from Poland. I would not get any seafood from like Asia. Do your own research. I give you information and you do your own research. I'm not a vet, I'm not a nutritionist, but I've been doing this for 11 years and my only purpose is to share my information with you, but do your own research, people. So I'm gonna add a half a can of sardines. It's an essential food that you do need to add along with the organs and protein to your dog food. Okay, so now what? What I have in here, I microwaved. Let me come over here so I can maybe show you. I don't know if I could do this. Where's the can? I have some, let me pick her up. I can probably pick her up now. Come here, Belle. I'll pick you up. I know you're so excited. Come here. Okay. Now I'm adding the vegetable part to the recipe. And I have in here what I made, I bought, fresh, is butternut squash and zucchini. And then I have from Costco is cauliflower rice. So I'm gonna add this in here. I microwaved it for 3.5 minutes in a micro cooker that had a top in it. I add a little water, and I'm gonna add everything, including the water, to the mix. Okay? So that's that. And now we're gonna add the egg. And I don't know if she's gonna cooperate for me. Let me put her down here. Let me get everything together. I think she's stuck in my pocket. Oh, she's stuck in my apron. Okay. So what I have here, I'm gonna put this on just for a minute to mix it up. Okay, and now I'm gonna start adding my egg. And where is my calcium? Oh, here's my calcium. You gotta put the calcium. Bella, don't do that, sweetie. In there as well. So I'm gonna start adding my eggs. Now, what kind of eggs are you gonna add? Look, if you have, I try to buy organic as much as I can. I do the Dirty Dozen organic. I try to buy meat that's organic. But these eggs are organic, but they're not pasture raised. You do your research. If you have the money, you can buy pasture raised, non-GMO eggs, and that's great. And they are a little bit more costly. I try to do that some for myself, my family, But you know, you can't do everything. You have to pick and choose what you want to do. All right, so let me go ahead and get my measuring spoon out of here. I'm going to go ahead and add my calcium right now. So it's going to start to get mixed in. It's 1 teaspoon per pound of protein. Is that right? Okay. You can get this on Amazon. You have to add, this is crucial for a homemade diet. You have to add calcium. The calcium has to have magnesium in it. This brand is great. It's Animal Essentials Seaweed Calcium. You can get it on Amazon. That's what I do. I try to save time. Amazon, I just push a button, I get the stuff instead of having to drive far away, find somebody that sells this. You're not going to find that product at PetSmart. You're going to have to go to a real specialty pet food place to find that. So Amazon is a great resource for you. All right, so I'm just going to keep on adding these eggs in here. And then, people, I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my grease dish. I'm going to wash my hands real quick in case I need to pick her up because she just got groomed. I spend like $65 to get her groomed. That's a lot of money. No, I don't groom my dog. That's one thing I don't do. I'm not a superwoman. I cook for my dog because I know that is so important. And I would groom her for her, but she'll bite me, so I don't do that. Right? She has a lot of anxiety. You can't see it now. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and mix this all up. I want to make sure that everything's mixed. I want to make sure those mussels got broken down. I want to make sure the garlic, even though I chopped it, got broken down. I want to make sure everything's incorporated with the seaweed calcium. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and bake this for around, 25 minutes maybe at 350. And then I'll let it cool. And then after it cools, I'll get my little bags. I reuse them. These have the vegetables in it. And I'll measure out a 1/2 cup because she's 12 pounds. So she gets a 1/2 cup twice a day. And then I'm going to flash freeze. And I'm going to put them in the freezer, label it, what it is, and with the date. And then right before I serve it, I put in the probiotics. You cannot put that in now and bake it. That would kill the probiotics. So anyway, that's the whole recipe. I hope that I am encouraging you to try to home cook. Look at my other YouTube videos. I recommend books for you to get. I talk about holistic vets for you to get. Don't be brainwashed by the pet food industry that your food is not balanced. If you want, find a holistic vet and have them analyze your food, okay? I've never done that, but I've been cooking for 11 years and done all this research that I think I'm pretty close. And I must be because she has no problems. But I give you information and then you do the research. Anyway, from Cut the Kibble, please hit that subscribe button so you'll see all my updated videos. And have a good day. And you know what? I have this on airplane mode so I don't get interrupted, but I have to walk over here now. My remote's not working. So here we are. Here's Miss Bella. Miss Bella, push the button. Where's your paw? I'm trying to see where the camera is. Push the button, Bella. There you go.